Hey there, my crafty friends. It's Tammy Williams here with TammyLovesStamping.com. Today I'm here to reveal the July paper pumpkin. It's a little beat up. Boy, I don't know what happened to it in the mail system, but man, it sure took a beating, this box, but it didn't affect the inside contents. I already checked. So anyway, let's get started and see what we got inside this July paper pumpkin. It is called Hooray for Birthdays. So if we open it up here, there we go. The first thing is your Stampin' Spot. And this Stampin' Spot is ink, your ink that you use on your stamp set, which is also in here, the stamp set. So this month's color is Timid Tiger, which is an in color, and it's one of my favorites. I love this in color. So that's our ink spot. And then our stamps have some sentiments that say hugs and wishes, hooray, birthday wishes, it's your day. And then it's got a couple little flowers and stems. And then it's got this little hashtag looking thing, little tic-tac-toe stamp. So those are our photopolymer stamps that come in the kit. Every month you get a different stamp set and you get a different ink spot. So it's a great way to build up your supply if you're brand new to crafting. And they don't take up a whole lot of space either. That's what I really like about them. And anyway, so your kit or your paper pumpkin kit always comes wrapped in tissue paper. So it's just a fun surprise to open every month when it comes in the mail. And luckily, it comes with a cardboard backing. So because even though the box was so beat up, it didn't affect my kit. So I'm very happy about that. So let's open it up here. And let's first look at the front here, if you can see. So here's our 3 designs. So this kit contains enough supplies to create 3 cards of each design. And it also has envelopes. So you can make 9 cards with 9 matching envelopes, unless you want to do alternative cards. Now that's so much fun. When I first started subscribing to Paper Pumpkin, I always just made the cards exactly the way the instructions said to make them. But in the last couple of months, I have been having so much fun making alternative cards and just adding some of my own supplies and coming up with a design of my own to use all these supplies in the kit. And it's just been a blast. And for my inspiration, I've been going over to Facebook. There's this Paper Pumpkin fan club group on Facebook, and it is where everybody posts their alternative card ideas. And so that's where I get my inspiration from. So back to the kit here. We've got this tear and tape, which is our adhesive. I love tear and tape. It's so quick and easy. You just tear off a little strip, add it to whatever you want to adhere, and peel the backing off, and that's your adhesive. Here, let me show you real quick. Yeah, just like that. So you just pull back a little, tear off however much you need, and you're good to go. And then this piece, this little cellophane bag, what I like to do with that is keep my stamps in it once I'm done with them. If they fit perfectly in here, look at that. And you can use the instructions to cut out this little piece here and stick that in the bag with your stamps so that you know exactly what's inside your bag. So it's easy to just flip through them and find the one you're looking for. Isn't that great? All right, so another thing we got in here is some more adhesive. We got some glue dots, and we got some Stampin' Dimensionals. And Stampin' Dimensionals come in 2 different sizes. These are the minis. So you can see they're very small. for very small spaces. If you want to pop up your design and give it a little added height and dimension, you can use these little dimensionals. So these are the minis, but like I said, we also sell a bigger size, the regular size dimensionals in my online store, tammywilliams.stampinup.net. All right, and then these glue dots are just double-sided adhesive, but they are flat. So we've got multiple ways to adhere our card. All right, what's next here? Looks like we have some card bases. Here's one card base with some pink checkers. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there you go. You can see those little checkers on here. Checkerboard pattern. So we've got 3 of these, and they're scored because these are fun folds. I love, love, love a fun fold. So see, it's got this little score right here. So you just bend it right there. So we're going to make this fun little easel fun fold card with this kit. So we have 3 of the pink ones, and we have 3 of the blue. Let's get those out here. And these also are scored again, like so. And you can see they've got the little checker pattern on them too, with some light and dark shades of blue. Very pretty. All right, that's our second card base. And our third card base is over here. Some more pink, but these have a white check. Let's see if you can see that. The camera's not picking it up very well. There. Now you can see it. So it's got a white check, whereas these have kind of a red, not really red, but kind of a dark pink check to them. So they're a little bit different. And these are a little bit smaller squares on this one. So this is our third card base. So let's set that aside. What else is in this kit? Here are our envelopes. And they've got this little fun design on here. I don't know if you can see that. See that little half circle? Little arch on the front of the envelope. So the 3 like that. And then there's 3 that have an oval. You see that? It's really hard to get this to show on the camera, but I think it's showing up. So that little oval on the envelope. Do you ever decorate your envelope flaps? That's fun to do too. I like doing that when you have some extra cardstock, or not cardstock, but some extra designer series paper. You just decorate the flap to match your card that you're making. Anyway, I digress. Here's the third design on the envelope. It's got kind of a, I don't know what you would call that. A six-sided label looking pattern on the front of that envelope. So you got 3 of those. Oh, and I see why that is, because we've got some for that 6-sided design here, 3 of them. And they've got kind of a outline around them. If you can see that little outline, it goes all the way around. And then we've got some of the half circles to match those envelopes. And again, they've got that little design going all the way around the edges. And then we've got the ovals, 3 of the ovals to match the oval on the envelope. So fun with that. All right. Then we've got some labels that are clipped on the ends, the flag. They've got a little flag on the end of them. Got a bunch of those. And a couple different sizes, looks like. These are a little bit bigger, maybe. Try. Oh, nope, they're the same size. So yeah, we got a whole bunch of those. So we must use these on every card. And these are what you would stamp your sentiment on with your ink and your stamp set. So let's set those aside. And then, ooh, look at this. Birthday, hooray. Happy, happy, happy. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Birthday, birthday, birthday. Happy. And then we've got some fun little, I don't know what these are. Flower centers. I think these are flower centers. And so those little stickers are what we're going to use to adhere to our card base. And then here's our flowers. Look at these fun colors. Now, if you ever want to know what colors these are, Stampin' Up! Will tell you on the instructions. So on the back of the instructions, it'll tell you the kit components, and it'll tell you the coordinating Stampin' Up! Colors. So basic black, Darling Duckling is the yellow, these little flower centers. Hydrangea Hue, that's the blue. Melon Mambo, that's the pink. Old Olive, that's the green. And Timid Tiger, that's the orange. And that's also our ink color as well. So, like I said before, if you want to do an alternative design and not make them exactly the way the instructions tell you to, you can use any of those colors to coordinate from your own private stash. So cardstock or whatnot. So these are all of our different, it looks like we got 3 pages. 3 pages of these. And you just finish punching these out. I don't want you to have to watch me do them all, but I'll take a few out just to show you up close. Look at that. Isn't that fun? Oops, this one flipped over. It's a Timid Tiger. So we'll be attaching those to our card. And now I think that's all. We got a little pink one here too, a little Barely Blush pink one. And then we've got our cardboard this comes in handy too if you when you're stamping, because these photopolymer stamps, unlike the red rubber, don't have any cushion behind them. So when you're stamping, it's nice to have a little cushion underneath for the stamps when you press down your stamp on your cardstock. So you put your card down and then stamp it, and this little cushion will help give you a clearer, crisper image when you're stamping with photopolymer if you have something underneath you on your work surface. And it also is nice for, see, I'm not at my normal workstation right now where I have my grid paper. I'm at my desk, so I could leave this here and just use this for gluing and stamping and whatnot, and then I don't get anything on my table. So it's a nice work surface. Or you can just toss it and put it in the recycling or whatever you want to do with it. I'm just here to throw out ideas. All right, so let's go to our instructions now that we've pulled everything out of the kit. The first card, it's going to have us use our ink spot and stamp Hugs and Wishes and It's Your Day on these little flagged labels. And then it's going to have us stamp this little checkerboard pattern. This kind of looks like a tic-tac-toe to me. It's on the front of your card, the part that's going to fold. So I don't know if you can see that, but it's got like little dotted lines here, so you know that's where the fold is. It's not showing up very well. There we go. So then it tells you to put glue dots, so you can tell the black dots are the glue dots, and put dimensionals. You can tell the dimensionals are like a hexagon shaped. So 3 hexagon dimensionals on the back of your little flagged label once you stamp it, and that will pop it up on the front of your card base. And then the tear and tape is going to be on your little half circle at the bottom of your half circle, because that's going to go when you flip this up like that. You only want to glue this part. You don't want any glue on the back side because it'll there's nothing to adhere it to. So this, if we take our little half circle, we're just going to glue a part that attaches here. And we don't want any glue on the back of it here. So you got to be really careful where you place your tear and tape so that you don't get any on where you don't want it. So if that makes sense. All right, so that's that one. And then it looks like we're going to attach a bunch of the stems across the bottom. And we're going to put the birthday, that black birthday, where is it? Right here. The birthday, what do you call it? Sticker. I couldn't think of the word. Sticker. The birthday sticker right there is going to go on your little half circle as well, right here. And then Hugs and Wishes is what you stamped on your little label. And so you're going to pop that up right in front. And then on the inside piece, okay, so that's what's going on here. So when you open this up like so, on this piece here is where you're going to put your other label that says It's Your Day, and you're going to pop it up with dimensionals so that it holds this open. When it's, you know, when they take it out of the envelope to look at it, they can prop it open with the little It's Your Day label that's popped up on dimensionals, and it'll hold it open. And then yeah, and then and that's where we stamp our little It's Your Day saying, and not the It's Your Day saying, the little, oh gosh, checkerboard pattern. That's what it is. Put the little checkerboard pattern behind the It's Your Day label on the inside. So that's card number 1. I'm not going to make it now because it's going to take way too long, and this video would get way too long. So I'll make these, and I'll show you pictures of them later. Card number 2 is using the blue, this blue pattern here. And again, in this one, they're going to use this little 6-sided shape here. And again, you're only going to put glue on the back of the piece that attaches to this little fold. You don't want any on this piece here. And then, what else are we doing here? Same thing. We're going to put that little checkerboard pattern. We're going to stamp right here. And then we're going to stamp Birthday Wishes on our label and attach it with dimensionals so that it holds the easel card open. And then we're going to take these little fun, flowery, leafy things here. I didn't punch those out yet. Let me get those. We're going to put them on here. And it looks like we're going to use glue dots, yeah, to add those to this piece. And it looks like they put 2 of them, top and bottom. And then they added some flowers on top of the leaves. And then they did the Hooray sticker from the sticker sheet, Hooray, across that piece. And then the It's Your Day label on top of that. So it's really fun to put these together. And I can't wait to go to Paper Pumpkin Fan Club and see some of the alternatives that people have come up with. All right, and then number 3, again, they're stamping the checkerboard pattern 3 times on the inside, and then they're stamping Birthday Wishes and Hugs and Wishes. So one is going to go across the front, and the other is going to go on the inside to hold up your easel. And then they took this flowery, leafy thing and put a bunch of flowers on it. And then they used the little yellow stickers for the center of the flowers. I don't know if you can see that. So that's card number 3. So as you can see, there's a lot to Paper Pumpkin, that you get so much supplies that you can make 9 cards. But like I said, if you want to add some of your own cards to your own supplies, you can make even more cards usually. Anyway, this has been fun to reveal the July paper pumpkin. Hooray for birthdays. And I will put a couple of these, 3 of these together, and I will post pictures of it. And I hope you will consider signing up for Paper Pumpkin, because right now they're having a 25% off join special. If you're brand new and never have subscribed to Paper Pumpkin before, you can get 25% off your August Paper Pumpkin kit, as long as you sign up before August 10th, before the end of the day on August 10th, because on August 11th is when they ship out the August kit to everybody. So make sure, if you want to try this Paper Pumpkin kit and get a fun surprise in the mail every month, you can sign up and get that 25% discount. I will put the link to sign up in my comments and my description. And I hope you'll go to TammyLovesStamping.com and sign up for my newsletter. My newsletter goes out every week, usually on Wednesdays, sometimes on Tuesdays. If the news is time sensitive, I'll send it out a day early. But today I sent out my newsletter because it's Wednesday already. And normally I would have had my Paper Pumpkin a lot sooner, but for some reason the box was so crushed and it took so long to get to me that my video is a little delayed. I don't know. It usually comes out sooner than this. But anyway, every month I do a unboxing and reveal all the contents of the Paper Pumpkin kit. And so you can see exactly how to put it together. I kind of go through it step by step, just like the instructions do. And also, when you're a subscriber, you will get an email from Paper Pumpkin with their unboxing video that shows them putting it all together. And it's kind of sped up, so you don't have to sit there for hours and hours watching them do it. Anyway, thanks for watching. God bless and take care.